Andrew
Skinny
Porter.
legend. Andrew Porter. Go on.
Andrew
Sorry.
Porter. Frankie, pull up this man's squats. Andrew Porter, pro rugby player, prop for Ireland.
Fine
and
thing.
Leinster.
Fine thing.
Fine thing.
Mega smash.
Like to depth.
Yeah, you don't see most powerlifters doing
No.
that nowadays.
Like 240 on the bar, as far as I'm aware.
Is he? What kind of
furlongs.
belt is he wearing?
I think he's wearing like an old school like Inzer.
Oh, okay.
I think it's one of those.
I thought it was
Inzer
like
single
a
prong belts.
bodybuilding belt, and I
No,
was
it's
like,
I think it's like the blue Inzer single prong.
yeah.
Yeah, like the guy is an absolute savage.
Freak.
I remember seeing his sister powerlift. What was interesting about this, the reason it was interesting is not just because it's impressive squats, but he had said a couple of weeks back, I think, on his story that he was asked would he ever compete in a powerlifting competition, and he said possibly after retirement.
Yeah.
And it's just the
Yeah.
prospect of these like guys that are like people that play professional sports at the highest level in these sports. Like they are the top of the top. They're the cream of the crop, you know. These are
the creme de la creme,
They're
as
the
some might
creme
say.
de la creme, as some might say. Right. So the idea of someone like an Andrew Porter or other lifters or other like professional athletes retiring from their professional sport, because I mean, rugby is a young man's game.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You can stay strong forever. Like the idea and prospect of somebody like that retiring and then stepping into a sport like that, again, it's a very exciting idea for someone like an Andrew Porter to come in, or any professional athlete with a high profile that could potentially put a large light on the sport
Absolutely.
and grow it.
Yeah.
Absolutely.
You know, you
Like
see,
you'd be going like just to see Andrew Porter.
You would anyway.
You would, yeah.
I absolutely would.
Yeah,
like hand on heart, actively would.
Drooling in the corner.
I've actually,
I was.
I mean, I would go to see him. I've been known to be called the Andrew Porter.
Oh, Jesus.
Honestly, have a day off.
Cancel this fella. Yeah.
Oh, God.
I'm just saying. No lies were detected. Right? That's all I'm saying. No one ever said I wasn't.
That is true.
Say, you heard it here. But yeah, the idea of like these high, prominent, like pro athletes coming through from field sports or any sport for that matter, coming in and being able to put a light on the game like that. Like I said, I know his sisters competed. We actually
She competed, yeah.
shared the platform with TJ
Yeah,
Reid all those
so
years
wild.
ago in Galway.
And she was
he
quite.
there.
She was quite good.
She was good.
Yeah,
Yeah, I don't
yeah.
know if she still competes.
I don't think so. I know I follow her on Instagram.
I saw her do a comp in City Gym as well a couple of years ago.
Oh, really? Well, I
yeah.
definitely know the face to see it then. That's wild.
But
He
it
does
was
like a
very
good bit of
cool.
training in Southside when he's
He does
at
it
home,
all
I
the
think.
time.
Like
Yeah, you see
the
him, you see
Six
him.
Nations documentary that's on Netflix.
He's in Southside.
Yeah, there was a good bit of it filmed in Southside.
So,
Nice.
takeaway point here, guys. If you have an ambition to become a pro athlete, powerlift.
yeah. Yeah.
It's,
Should we have our own ex-female Irish rugby player who's just started here as well?
Oh,
don't we?
Jean, yeah,
Yeah.
Jean played rugby for Ireland. She joined recently to powerlift competitively.
Yeah.
Her and her daughter's 14?
14,
15.
Yeah, she's got her
Yeah.
daughter in training with her as well.
Yeah, it's very, very
It's
cool.
class.
And
Like-
she's got such a base of strength already, doesn't
she's
she?
like sometimes she's like repping out 50 and bench like right away. She
Sick,
hasn't
yeah,
like,
wow.
like hasn't lifted a weight in forever, never really kept on top. And you're just kind of like, oh, this could go somewhere.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You kinda
She
like
did
just sit and, like-
athletics for Ireland as well. She was
Wow.
Competed
sprinting.
athletics for
Yeah.
Ireland.
So like, do
Natural
you know, I
athletes.
find the funny thing, like when you get people who come into powerlifting, they've got like a really good base, so they're like super strong.
Yeah.
I think my biggest priority is keeping them in it.
Yeah.
But then when it's somebody's already got a background in sports, you don't even have to worry about
Yeah,
that
no,
as
she's
much. You
just
know what I
like-
mean? Like she'll just tip away.
Because you can see like the competitive edge, like
I was
coming
about to
back
say.
in, and she's like, "Oh, and what's on the bar?"
Yeah.
And then she'll be like, "Oh, and can I go up? Can I go up?" And it's
Yeah,
like,
yeah.
She's got a fire in her straight away. Like she's coming in like shooting to win straight
Yeah.
away, which
Yeah.
is nice because I
Sick.
think people often start and they're really like meek and shy and just kind of like, oh, I'll see how it happens. But she's like, no, I want to win.
Yeah, she's like she wants to be competitive
Yeah.
immediately. I think the idea of people coming from other sports and coming in to be competitive at it is one disheartening because we're not as good as them. That's why we powerlift and not play professional sports.
Yeah, once real athletes start taking over powerlifting,
Yeah.
Guys, we're all
yeah,
fucked.
It's
Closed.
over.
We're closed. Yeah, once Nike actually steps up.
Oh.
Yeah.